To cook food and keep warm when it's cold.
When it's cold. When it's cold.
We all have the right to energy that does not harm us, the environment or the climate. This means shifting from fossil fuels and nuclear power to renewable energy from the sun, wind and waves. We all have the right to energy that does not threaten health, safety, water, air, or the local environment of a community. This means no fracking!
No fracking!
And no unwanted oil and gas pipelines through communities. We all have the right to a fair pricing system that does not penalize those who use less. The standing charge should be abolished. People should not pay more per unit when they cut down the energy they use. We all have the right not to be cut off from our energy supply. We should not be disconnected because we cannot afford to pay our bills or top up our meters. We all have the right not to be forced onto prepayment meters. Energy companies should have no right to break into our homes to install them against anyone's will. We all have the right to energy that is owned by us and run in our interests. Energy should not be run in the interests of big businesses and shareholders. There is an important role for both local community ownership and democratic public ownership. We all have the right to properly insulated, well-repaired housing that does not waste energy. This must include protection for tenants who demand it from their landlords, who may fear eviction if they approach their landlords in pursuit of this right. We have made packed lunches.
The packed lunches won't keep us warm. The big six have proved that they have no right to be running an industry that all our lives depend on. Thousands of people are dying because we can't afford fuel.
Okay. Hello, that's
That 3,000 people may die this week because of the cold. Ofgem's answer: drop your gym membership, make a packed lunch, invest in a thermos flask. What planet are they living on? It's not the one that the big six are destroying, because we're living on that one, and we can't afford to heat and eat. We can't afford to keep our children warm. People are going without food, and thousands of people are dying. This is not an acceptable way to run the most vital industry, along with food, along with water, along with housing. We all need energy, and it cannot be run for the profit of a few. It's time to take it back into public ownership, in the hands of people who control it ourselves, whether on a local level, a city level, a local community level, or a national level. It cannot be left in the hands of people who are robbing us by not putting bills down when the energy prices go down, and instead hiking them. All last year, even as energy prices were falling, the bills were going up and the profits were going up. And now we hear that they've gained about £150 from each household in extra profit in the last year. We want that money back in our pockets, and we want control of energy back in our hands.
okay. Thank you. Okay,
Energy is a right, not a privilege. Energy is a right,
Not a privilege.
Energy is a right, not a privilege.
Okay, guys, that's Fuel Poverty Action. If you want to find them on Twitter at FuelPovAction, and well, Facebook as well, Fuel Poverty Action, and of course on the internet. This is actually Obi from Occupy This Network outside 9 Millbank. That's Ofgem. They've for some reason they've decided to lock their doors and not want to speak to the people from Fuel Poverty Action. 40,000 people might die because of this. Okay, 30,000 deaths this week. Cold homes. Ofgem recommends a packed lunch. how much at some point you're gonna have to realize even packed lunches will not save you from this thing. Somebody just posted on the homeless kitchen in London that he has not heated his home for the last 5 years because he can't afford to heat his home because of the charges that they have. That's what we are getting at the moment. So it's crazy that well, it was Thatcher who privatized all the utilities, and now EDF is what? It's a French company owned by the French government. E.ON is a German company owned by the German government. The Condem seem to say that they want privatization, but actually no, they're stating that that all the utilities that the Condem government is too incompetent to run utility companies, so they would rather have the German and the French government running it for them. But this is it's a ridiculous situation at the moment where money that well, all these all the funds that's going through all the profits are going to these corporations. It's not coming back down. It ends up in tax havens. Okay, guys. Speak to you later. I will post it up. Peace out, guys. Thank you.